Now, Tomás is off to visit Feustel Farms, a sheep farm in Whitman County, and they're putting him to work.
So I'm here with Dr. Jill Swannack. This is a farm that has a rich history, is that right?
It's been, it was homesteaded by the Feustels. Our family bought it in the 1960s, and we've owned it ever since.
What are some of the differences and similarities from raising cattle and raising sheep?
Sheep tend to be labor intensive in that we handle them more. We shear them, we do some other things with them that way. If you like the sheep and the shearing and that way of life, at least, in our hands, and the Palouse is more profitable per acre than running cows.
You have a lot of sheep on this farm.
Yes, I do have a lot of sheep on this farm.
How many do you have?
I have no idea. But
That many?
You are welcome to count them today. No, we sheared, and that's when we count actually, is when we shear. We sheared 1,300.
1,300.
Yes.
Is that a typical farm?
On the sheep side of things for Washington, it's one of the larger ones.
Okay.
We have flocks that are probably over 5,000, but just one or two. And then the majority of sheep in Washington are probably in groups of 10 or 20. We use the sheep here for a couple different sustainable operations. One, pasture management. The scab lands obviously aren't farmable, and so they can go out and graze that. And then in the fall, after we've harvested our wheat, we use the sheep to go in and eat the stubble and the crop residue. And then the alfalfa that we grow, we feed through the deep part of winter when we just don't have pasture. And then we feed them through lambing, and then the pastures are green, and we turn them out with their lambs to graze.
So we're going to deworm some sheep. Just tell me a little bit more about the process of what I'm going to be doing out there when we're deworming.
We're going to have you give an oral drench. So you're going to squirt the medicine in their mouth.
Oh, okay. Not too bad.
No.
Let's do that then.
All right.
Look out, little lambs. Jill's giving me a drench gun.
Let's see if this will fit around your waist.
I like how she's making it bigger for my waist. Did you see that at home? Look, I have to tighten it.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, here we go. They're actually quite calm about this process. I guess they're used to it?
No, they've never been done before.
Oh, so these have never been dewormed. You hear that, guys? I'm your first dewormer. That's it.
There we go.
Successfully dewormed my first group of sheep. I wouldn't say flock, right? Because that's a small little
That
group.
is small.
So, for the viewers at home, if you need dewormed, you know who to call. With such a rich legacy, this is a family operation, right?
Yes.
Now, are your kids involved in this?
They are. My middle daughter likes the livestock, the sheep and goats, the horses. She's who we're looking at as being this next generation, and so we're training her that direction.
Now Jill's daughter Leah is teaching me how to give the lambs a little pedicure.
You want to hold them up against the fence so they can't wiggle as much.
Okay.
And this here is all extra hoof that's starting to grow under.
Oh, you can see it kind of curving. Mm-hmm. And now it's my turn to give it a shot. I should probably get this little curved section there, right? Oh, really?
And then his heels aren't bad, but sometimes their heel here will grow under as well, and so you have to trim that.
Nice job, bud.
There's nothing like farming. You're so close to God and nature. You really understand life cycles. You hear people talk about, I gotta go to work again. It's like, no, I get to go to work again. I mean, it's so enjoyable. The whole cycle of life, it happens right here.